The following segment is sponsored by Shopko Optical. Prolonged exposure to UV radiation can have detrimental effects on your vision and eye health. Dr. Ben Cannon with Shopko Optical is here to share how we can best protect our eyes. Doctor, great to see you.
Thanks for having me here.
Of course. Okay, what is the best way to protect our eyes from sun-related injuries? We don't think about our eyes, we're always thinking about our skin.
Yeah, the front layer of our eyes is just as sensitive, if not more sensitive, than our skin when it comes to ultraviolet. So the best way to prevent damage from ultraviolet light is by blocking it. So easiest thing is put some sunglasses on.
Okay, put sunglasses on.
Yep. And everybody thinks about it when, like, I just went on vacation and I'm like, I'm going to be on the beach. I want to have some good sunglasses.
Right.
But we kind of forget about it in the winter time, and actually the UV can bounce right off of snow and bright surfaces, and so having good protection year-round is very important.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, can our eyes actually get sunburnt?
Yes, yeah, it's called photokeratitis, and if you've ever gone skiing without your goggles, you oftentimes will wake up that night and feeling just like your eyes are raw, and that's a sunburn on the eyes. It's also possible for welders. You know, if you're doing any welding in your garage or for your work, if you don't have the right protection, that intense ultraviolet radiation hits your cornea and really causes a lot of pain and discomfort that night, usually is when it hits people. Yeah,
okay, you mentioned a little bit of how we'll feel with a sunburn eye, but are there any other symptoms of how we'll know that our eyes are sunburned?
Yeah, blurry vision. You know, if your cornea gets really irritated and dry or sunburned, the cornea is the front lens of your eye, and so it's just going to be blurry. It's kind of like if your glasses fog up or if your windshield's dirty, it's just not clear.
Okay, you're going to have a little blurriness. Okay, what types of serious vision conditions can result from excessive UV ray exposure?
Certainly the big scary one would be macular degeneration, that your chances of having macular degeneration goes up with more exposure to UV. Also cataracts. Cataracts can happen to everybody, but they can be sped up by having lots of UV exposure.
Okay, and how can Shopko Optical help against UV ray exposure?
Well, finding some glasses that you like is important, and Shopko's got a great variety of sunglasses, and any of the frames that you see, if you come into Shopko Optical, they can be made into sunglasses. So it's not just the small selection that are already sunglasses on the rack. If you like a frame, we can put a tinted lens in there and make sure it's got enough protection on the side. You know, sunglasses are important. They're usually a little bigger and maybe a little bit of wrap around them so that they really give you good protection. And some people don't know this, but there are contact lenses that block ultraviolet light.
Oh, and interesting.
Now, it's only covering the cornea, so you still need to have protection if you're wanting to go skiing, and so the whites of your eyes don't get sunburned.
But it helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot with the glare. So a lot of athletes, if you're playing outdoors, getting all that glare from stadium lights or the sun, it can really help to make things a little bit more comfortable and safer.
That's really good to know, Doctor. Okay, where can we go for more information?
If you go to shopko.com, that's where all of the optical related stuff is there. You can make an appointment, you can get to know the doctors, and it's real easy. All the information's right there.
Perfect. Dr. Ben, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.